Hello guys, welcome to Fans Talk Football with your boy SL. Today we'll talk about Saturday game, the biggest game for the Premier League on Saturday, and that is Manchester City versus Chelsea. Winner takes the number 4th position, and it's going to be really mind-blowing. Yes, we were fortunate. Should I say fortunate? No, finally we win a game against Wolves, and it was not like we blew Wolves away, but then we managed to win. Man City self, they get new form. They've been winning in the last weekend. Just that for the Champions League game they played yesterday, they actually they lost from a winning position. PSG came back from the dead to beat them 4-2, and it was not a good result for Manchester City. But then Chelsea and Manchester City, now one funny game where we say, last season is the only time Manchester City did not beat Chelsea in the league, but this season they already beat Chelsea 2-0 for first leg, and the second leg now, with the number of players out for Chelsea and Chelsea not finding their form in front of goal, it is going to be a whole lot. Last season it was really a thriller from Palmer, Sterling, Jackson. 4-4. That game was mad. 1-1. Those two games, home and away, were really mind blowing. But fast forward to this season, we already lose first leg. Now they face them again, and Chelsea are not really in form this season, or rather in the last few games with a struggle. They really struggle, and injuries don't really hold Chelsea for neck. Enzo may be missing, Lavia will be missing, maybe, just maybe, Palmer, because in the last match, according to Maresca, said Palmer had a knock and he played with a knock, but then Chelsea's midfield is already porous to start with. No Lavia to partner with Caicedo to man that Manchester City midfield, and then we have Jackson, who has decided not to score goals, who has decided to make missing chances his team. So on the injury front, like I said, we'll miss players. Our midfield is already porous to start with. Only Caicedo, man, that guy they walk. He will really need to do more than 100% for us to even manage to hold our ground. And I think Maresca should find a way not to be stubborn this time around. And if Enzo is not playing, because due to injury, if Enzo is not playing and you decide to use KDH, I don't have a problem. But then make changes on time. Don't wait till 70 minutes, 60, 80 minutes before you make changes. Make changes on time, because it's going to be a whole lot. Because Chelsea are 4th on the table, Manchester City are 5th on the table, and we just use about 2 points depart Manchester City. Winner takes all. If Manchester City should beat Chelsea, Manchester City go above Chelsea, and Chelsea drop out of the top 4 completely. But if Chelsea win, fine, we continue to fight for the top 4 position and fight for the Champions League position. But then I think Chelsea has a slight advantage over City, because City are not really in that good form, and City has a must-win game in the Champions League next week for them to play Club Brugge. So Pep may do the most basic Pep thing, decide to want to rest 1 or 2 players and play Chelsea. Not to forget that Manchester City are already signing. They already signed like 3 new players, 2 defenders and 1 striker. So it's going to be a whole lot. And then coming back to Chelsea, we are just, in fact, we never even know where we did right now. But only time will tell. So the game on Saturday, 4 p.m. on Saturday, is going to be a long day for Chelsea. And I think with the formation in my head, probably if Enzo is not coming back, okay, we remain. Sanchez will definitely remain, and Chalobah, yes, Chalobah is brought back to the team, and you see what he play for the first leg now. He really shine for the first leg. Waiting play against Wolves, he really do well to make sure say he end man of the match performance against Wolves. So this time around, definitely in go play. And Leverkowi was even out, so we don't even know whether Leverkowi will even play. So if Leverkowi no go play, I think we should remain with the same backline of James, Cucurella, Tosin and Chaloba, 4-man backline. Then Caicedo can remain in the midfield. Then the attacking lineup of Palmer, I think Sancho should come ahead should come instead of non-Madueke. So maybe Sancho and Neto. So why I say Sancho and Neto, because Manchester City knows how to keep a high line, and we could use Neto's space to break Manchester City's high line, and Sancho's trickery to also break Manchester City's high line. Then you know now, Starboy Palmer, the coldest man in Europe right now. So we could use Palmer should remain, and we also then now we have to decide who we want to bring in. You want to bring in either KDH or Joao Felix. One of the two has to start, but for me, I think I will go with KDH, because Joao Felix is one player who does so many things. Like, wait till they no send down. Now he could do at the end of the day lose the ball, but then Joao Felix is a very good player. I think he could come in the second half and make changes. So then you know now our strike, Uncle Jackson. He is the only perfect striker we have right now in this Chelsea team. So this lineup can actually hold on Manchester City. If we can beat Manchester City, if we take our chances, because Chelsea is a team that can create 1 million chance in a game and end up scoring just 1, 2, and begin to struggle. Then I noticed another thing about this Chelsea side in the last 8 games. We know how to play in the first half, like make chances in the first half and end up scoring only 1 goal. Then in the second half, we shut down completely and it becomes a tall dream. For like 30 minutes going to the second half, we shut down completely. Before Chelsea start to pick in the second half, it's already too late, and even Maresca has that new habit of not wanting to make changes as early as possible. So I will only think that in this game on Saturday 4 p.m. Chelsea should take their chances. Maresca should make changes on time, and we would surely beat Manchester City. Well, Manchester City, in the last 3-4 years, they've beaten Chelsea more times. In fact, Chelsea not even a see draw. The last time Chelsea saw a draw against Manchester City side in the Premier League was last season, home and away, 4-4. That game, which was tagged the game of the season, and the 1-1 again home and away, so it was draw. That was the last time Chelsea managed to pick a point against Manchester City. Manchester City has always have that habit to beat Chelsea in the last 4 or 5 years coming, and even as the first leg now is a perfect example. Chelsea lost to Manchester City, not because Manchester City were spectacular, but because Manchester City took their chances and Chelsea did not take their chances. Anyway, to predict, I'll definitely predict Chelsea to win that game or a draw. But then let's see how it goes. I'd like to get your opinion. What do you think? Score prediction for that game, Chelsea versus Manchester City on Saturday. Drop it on the comment section. And if this is your first time here on our channel, do not forget to click the subscribe button, click the bell icon too, to get notified whenever we drop in new videos.